Hey my baby dolls, welcome back to another video. So today y'all, I asked you guys to ask me some updated questions. This time around, y'all actually asked some great questions. It's not the same questions as y'all normally ask me. I'm like, damn, y'all did great with the questions. So I'm gonna answer them for today. I haven't done a Q&A in a while, so I'm like, let me do a updated Q&A just in case they are concerned about some things, y'all want to ask me something, be in my business, be nosy. Hey, here we go. Welcome to a new month, y'all, full of opportunities, full of blessings, full of abundance and prosperity. Okay, so just bring in all the good energy. So we're gonna get right into it. Jesus, why I be nervous sometimes every time it's time for me to like do stuff like this. I don't know why. So hold on, like I'm trying to get back to the post so I can see what y'all said. I'm gonna go mild and then spicy, okay? So the first question is, are you still enjoying LA? Yes. It's crazy because I feel like this month, literally July, it will be a year since I've been here. Ain't that crazy? A year is crazy. I don't even feel like it's been a year. So I think I'm still like diving into a lot of things, like getting my feet wet, you could say, with certain stuff, like meeting new people and just like figuring my way here. I'm still getting like, I feel like I'm just now like really getting in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I just started damn near. I feel more adjusted. I feel more calm than I did before. Not saying I was nervous, because I really wasn't nervous. I was so ready to be gone, y'all. Like I was ready. Surprisingly, I wasn't nervous, so I'm still enjoying. I'm definitely still enjoying my time here, and I just can't wait to see what's next for me here. Like, you know, what God has planned for me still here, because I know there's still more for me to do. Like I said, I feel like I just got here, so we'll see. I just can't wait to see what's next, you know. So somebody said, when are you coming to Atlanta? I don't know when will be my next trip in Atlanta. I know I have family there. The last time I was there was for family, and then before that it was for a friend's party. But other than that, I don't know. Like I told y'all before, I don't really care for Atlanta. Like I don't like Atlanta. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry, y'all, but I don't. And people be like, damn, like I ain't never heard nobody say damn like Atlanta. But Atlanta probably will not be a place where I will live. It has to be somewhere. Atlanta will not be like a random trip for me. Like I have to be doing something, making some money in Atlanta, or something gotta give, because I don't like Atlanta. I don't know. I feel like it's overly hyped, and yeah. How long do you think you'll be in Cali for? Honestly, I don't know. I do see myself moving. I don't know where I would want to be though. Like I don't know if this will be like my forever place, my forever home, you would say. Like I don't really know. Like I didn't even expect to be here this soon. I thought it would take me at least 2 or 3 more years to get here, or giving myself more time. But sometimes like we just gotta jump and do it, and that's exactly what I did. I'm like, what am I waiting for? I don't got no kids. I just got a dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what am I really waiting for? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like I do see myself maybe being in New York. I love New York. I'm just a city girl. I don't know. I'm such a city girl. I would love the experience of being in New York. Maybe not forever, but I do see myself getting places like in different places. I do see myself getting places like in different places, like Cali. I would love to own something here. Own something, of course, in my city in Chicago. Owning something in New York, like, because I just see myself traveling a lot with my career. So it's like I would love to just own different, like maybe condos in different places, so when I do travel I will always have somewhere to be. But yeah, like I don't know. I thought about Texas too, so we'll see. You just never know where life will take you. Literally, you just never know. I'm literally at a place where I'm just like, damn, like life is crazy. You just never know where you will be in a year now, shit, a month from now. So are you and your boo together now? Are you still single? Y'all are so nosy. Yes, me and my boo. What boo y'all know though? Like, let's talk about it. Like, who told y'all who my boo was? I mean, I did show a little razzle dazzle, but how y'all know? Y'all so nosy. But yes, we are still together. Are you moving anytime soon, back home or anywhere? No, I am not moving anytime soon, child. I feel like I move so much. I'm probably gonna definitely renew my lease where I'm at. As far as moving like out of state, out of where I'm at now, no. No, we're not doing that right now. We're not doing that. I'll probably give this apartment that I'm at another year and then go somewhere else, but I feel like I just moved. It's just too quick for me. Somebody said new boob reveal soon. Maybe. What's your go-to hairstyle? My go-to hairstyle? Child, I don't really have a go-to because I do so much. My go-to would probably be like a deep part. I love my deep parts. I will definitely do a deep part before I do a middle part. So that will be like my go-to as far as a hairstyle. And then of course my real natural hair. Y'all know I cut my hair into a pixie cut, so it'll probably be that. So like just back and forth to those styles. So if I was to choose from a style, I just love so much. I don't even know. A bob, it just depends on my mood. Shit, I don't really have a go-to though. But as far as style, it'll be a deep part. If it's a bob, it has to be a middle part. But not then again, a deep part with a bob is fine too. So y'all see how y'all see how I'm confused? You baby, look. It just all depends, okay? How are you mentally? Mentally, I am in and out. I feel like some days I'm good, some days I'm confused, some days, you know, like life has definitely been up and down for me. It's been a roller coaster, but pretty much I'm just at a place where I'm like having faith that God got me, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like we be so caught up in like, oh my God, like how we're gonna do this, how we're gonna do that, and like we be stressing ourselves out. But I've gotten to a place where I'm praying a lot more, where I'm just giving my worries. I'm sorry, my dog is walking around everywhere. I'm giving my worries to God, and just like my fears or my confusion or whatever the case may be, like I'm praying instantly right then and there. Sometimes I'll wait and be like, oh, I'll pray later when I get home. I don't care where I'm at. I'm at a place where I'll just do it right then and there because I just don't want to forget. You know what I'm saying? Even on like my days where I'm feeling good, I give my praise to him. Like I give my thanks to him, and like y'all know I'm a very like spiritual person. I'm more spiritual than religion, you could say. I speak on my spirituality a lot, but I don't really go too deep. But I do make sure that I thank God, I give my praise to God, and I give my honor to my ancestors. I really, really, really am into speaking to my ancestors too on a daily, like giving my honor to them and giving my praise to God. Yeah, I talk a little bit more of that on my Dollface Diaries channel, but mentally, overall, I'm not trying to make this question long, but yes, I do have my days where I'm down, and I feel like you guys see more of that, of where I'm at mentally on Dollface Diaries. Like I really talk about like where I'm at, like I get more deeper into my personal life and my feelings and things like that on that channel. So make sure y'all go on there and subscribe, baby, because yeah, I go deep on there. Yeah, I'm very, very, very much transparent. Are you currently dating? Yes. When you get in the badass car, girly? Girl, speaking of a car, baby, yes. I don't know when I'll get my car, but I do feel like I'll be getting my car soon. Because baby, like I ain't got time for these Ubers no more. I'm ready to be rolling in my whip in Cali with the palm trees, baby. Like I'm ready for y'all to see me in that energy in my car, you know, like where we running errands together And you know what I'm saying, like I'm just really ready for that. But I do see myself getting it probably the beginning of next year, around that time, because I'm really focused on launching my business right now. So like that's like one of my top goals right now, probably before my birthday or on my birthday. But we'll see, y'all. I don't want to talk too much about that, but that's something I really want to do. Your coming out story. How I came out, y'all, I would definitely have to do a whole video on that, but I'll make it short. But I definitely would love to do it. Like, if y'all are interested in that, let me know if y'all would want me to do a whole video or story time on how it happened. But long story short, I did not tell my mom, like, face to face. I actually wrote her a 2-page letter. The other part of the letter needs to be a story time too. I never talked about it on this channel. It's definitely something very meaningful to me, and I think a lot of people could relate to it, and y'all would probably be definitely, I don't want to say in shock, but like, wow, like that happened to you. So I would definitely want to share that on my channel. I have not shared it, and it was just a really crazy experience for me, that I think a lot of women could relate to. So it was a two-part letter that I wrote my mom, because I felt like she needed to know. I couldn't hold it in no more. So that's how I came out to her. I wrote a letter. I'm not gonna go too deep into it because I'd rather do a whole story time on it. I'll be sitting here talking forever about it, but that's pretty much how I came out. It was not the easiest though. That coming out will, I know for some it's easy. Some parents be like, oh, okay, you know, that's you. You know, they super supportive in the beginning. It was not like that for me at all. I really, it really was a lot for me. Okay, so I'll just say that. How can you eat whatever you want and your body still pressure? Thank you, boo. Honestly, I don't know. I think it's just, honestly, when it comes down to bodies and like what a person can take and how, whatever the case may be, I think it just goes based on your genetics, honestly. Like, I think it's just a genetic thing with me. I do feel like things can catch up. I need to slow down because I'm getting up there, you know what I'm saying, of age, and it's like, slow down, girl. Like, you ain't gonna have probably a shape like this forever. But I do think that it's a part of my genetics. I do feel like I'm gonna have a nice body for a long time, but I do need to stay in shape though, you know what I'm saying. I definitely, like right now, it's very hard for me to stay consistent in the gym. I love food. Like, I think the only thing I struggle with my body is just my stomach, because when I do gain, I get bloated. And like, that's like a real struggle of mine when I start gaining weight. I don't like to be bloated. I don't like that. Do you still have that tattoo on the back of your thigh? Yes. If you guys are wondering what tattoo on the back of my thigh, what tattoo that is a tattoo of my ex. I do have my ex name on me, which she does too. Yes, I still have it. And if you guys are wondering, would I ever get it removed or covered up? Yes, it took a minute for me, like, it took a minute for me to figure out exactly what I wanted to do, because the tattoo is very big, and you know, it's just right there, you know what I mean? Like, it's just boom. And of course, it's the summertime. I'm wearing my shorts, I'm wearing my skirts. I'm not with her anymore, we're not together anymore. So it's like, you know, what do I do next? You know what I'm saying? Like, when I got that tattoo, I just knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But how are you doing mentally after your breakup? Were you able to heal correctly? Where was I able to heal correctly? I feel like everybody's healing journey is different, you know what I mean? If you say correctly, I don't know. Like, I do think that in the beginning it really wasn't easy, because during the breakup we were still in the same household. So I I think that helped me a lot though with my healing process. I think my healing process went exactly how it should have went. I don't regret anything or how everything went, because you know, like, what's the point of regretting it? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like everything happened for a reason. Healing for me was a roller coaster. 1 minute I feel like I'm okay, still healing now, you know what I'm saying? 1 minute I feel like I'm okay, and then, oh, I'm good, you know, and then some days it's just smack me in the face and I'm crying. I'll be like, damn, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I just think that when you spend so many years with a person, and then as young as I was, I literally was just turning 21, like my early 20s, to spend with somebody for so long. It's like, just share life with somebody for so long, you know what I'm saying? To be connected with somebody so strongly and so tight like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's not always the easiest. That's not an easy breakup. My healing journey for me went better than what I thought. Like, I feel like what helps with healing is not having no hate. Having no hate in your heart. Like, I disliked certain things, but I didn't hate the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that comes with, you heal a little bit better when you don't have no hate involved, or when you're still holding on and you have a grudge towards the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it never was that. I never disrespected her online. I feel like I'm dragging this, but I'm just letting y'all know, like, how it was helpful for me, you know, to heal. To this day, you know what I'm saying, see each other in person, like, have a conversation, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no hate in my heart. It's just, did what I had to do to move on from it, to help myself. Like, for one, I made that decision, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know? Oh, I just thought about something. It was a question on, like, how do you heal from a person, or whatever the case may be. I just thought about this. This helped me. Knowing that someone's actions, how they treat you, and what they did to you has nothing to do with you. Like, once I realized that and took that in and really understood it, like, people's actions has nothing to do with you. It come with themselves. Hey, do not go in the elevator. Do not. Thank you. I'm sorry. Your hair is pretty too. You're welcome. Oh, Jesus, girl. So basically, someone's actions has nothing to do with you, how they treat you, or whatever the case may be. It's something within themselves. And not taking it personal. Not taking it personal has nothing to do with you. It's their own shit. Yes, their own shit fucked you up or hurt you, but I just think that we all have our own shit. We all have our own trauma that we have to learn from and grow from, so that we don't affect others and ourselves. So, sorry, I feel like I'm out of breath, but that helped me. That helped me understand that it has nothing to do with me. Your shit is not my shit. So, hopefully that just made sense. And then maybe we can stop taking things so personal, and then we can have an ease on our heart and our mind, because people's shit can literally affect us. Their baggage is tied on to us, and it's not our shit, you know what I'm saying? We're taking all that in, and it's just like, we taking other people's shit. Yeah. Hopefully I just made sense, y'all. I'm tired. Out of breath, but yes, think about that. Just, even though their shit hurts you, just, it has nothing to do with you, and that's it. What is your makeup and hair prices? So the hair pricing and the makeup pricing is discussed via DM. So if you are interested, yeah, just DM me if you are interested in booking with me any services. Just not DM me, email me, because the hair and makeup is different prices for both. It just all depends on what you want. You know, there's traveling fees. You know, like, all of that has to be added. Like, I break down everything. So pretty much almost the same question. How have you been since your healing journey? Any tips? Like, I pretty much gave y'all kind of basically any, like, tips on that, basically how it went for me. I can only go based on myself. Everybody's journey is different. my spiritual awakening definitely helped me in healing, like going through my shadow work. I'm still going through my shadow work, but if you guys want to know more about how to go through your shadow work, what is shadow work, you know what I'm saying, like what is a spiritual awakening, let me know. I will talk about that in my Dollface Diaries. I think I did kind of talk about that in my Dollface Diaries channel, kind of a little bit. But if you guys want me to go more into depth, that's a great video. I'm definitely going to talk about that in my next one. Yeah, so look forward to that. So if y'all are interested in knowing like what is shadow work, how do you do the shadow work, let me know. But that definitely helped me go through my healing journey. Like, it was not about nobody else, it was about myself. Learning and healing within myself helped me heal from other things. Like, that's what shadow work is. It's like you're healing from relationships, you're healing from past trauma, like your inner child. Like, you're going deep, baby. Okay, you doing the work. So let me know if y'all interested in that. Even if whatever, I'm still doing a video regardless, but I'll love to know what y'all thoughts on that. Do you feel like you're slept on? Because I do. You're one of the best YouTubers. Yes, I feel like I'm definitely slept on sometimes. I do. Sometimes I do feel like I'm slept on. But sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. I feel like some things are overly hyped on the internet. Some people are overly hyped. But that's just how social media is. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I still give grace and still thankful for the ones that does support me and uplift me, and you know what I mean. So, but I do think that sometimes I can be, I guess you could say, overly looked or overlooked. You know, sometimes like I feel like, yeah, but it's not always healthy to look at it that way, because it's like, what's for you is for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't look at a certain person and be like, oh, you got this much, I don't, how can I explain this? You got more of a audience than me, or more of a fan base than me, or whatever the case may be, and then you don't even do as much work as I do, or you boring. You know what I'm saying? Like, some stuff you do look at, like, damn, what do you like? What's the hype? You know what I mean? So sometimes I do. Sometimes I do, girl. Do you shop for outfits in bulk? In bulk, no. Certain stuff in bulk, but not outfits. Outfits in bulk, no. I don't need outfits in bulk. The same outfit? No. Whew. Okay, I was trying to figure out if I wanted to answer this question or not. I'm gonna answer 2 more. That's it. Okay. Why are you and Tay not speaking? Well, the last time I talked to Tay, if you guys don't know who I'm talking about or who this person is, this is Glamazon Tay. Why me and her is not speaking? Well, I thought we were speaking, but the last time we talked was before she moved from LA. She was telling me she wanted to move, and I'm like, I definitely think you should do that. That's a great idea. This is when I had just moved to LA, and then she was moving out of LA. I'm like, damn, girl. But yeah, the last conversation we had was supposed to have been like leaking, like, you know, seeing each other before she left. And we were talking about her move. She was telling me how she was moving. I said, you know, I was happy for her. I'm like, yeah, you know, because she was telling me before that, you know, she had thoughts on moving to Atlanta. So her making that decision, that final decision, was, you know, great, you know. So I'm like, you know, that's great. I'm glad that, you know, doing something that you always wanted to do, or you've been thinking about doing. And that was our last conversation. I thought we were okay. I thought we was cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what had happened since then. And then like a month or 2 ago, I realized that she removed me as a follower on Instagram. So that was shocking. That was like random. I thought we were still following each other. That was like a random thing. I'm like, whoa. I don't know why she did that. Like, that's something that I really can't answer. Like, maybe one day I'll text her. Hopefully I'm not blocked. I don't know, because I haven't texted her ever since I saw that. It was kind of like a thing of like, damn, our last conversation was cool. We were cool. So that was random. That was kind of like a whoa, like what I do. But maybe one day I'll ask why she removed me as a follower, why we're not friends, or what could have like led her to do that. But you know, I'm kind of like used to people coming and going, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when I see things or things happen, I kind of like let it go. Like I don't try to force my way back into someone's life if they don't want me there. If it's like, you know what I'm saying, some stuff is just like, I don't ask questions. Sometimes I don't ask questions, you know what I'm saying, depending on what it is. Some things are just left not said. Some things you can just read and be like, okay, that's what it is, you know what I mean? If that's how you want it to be, we can keep it there, you know what I mean? So I don't know, it's all love. It's all love for me. I don't know what's on her end, you know what I mean? So I don't know. That's all I can say, y'all. I'm just being honest on my end what that was. So yeah. Another question, how are you doing? Okay, we answered that. Someone asked, what helped you move on, blah blah, from something. I guess you're saying for someone toxic. I'm struggling with that. Follow Dollface Diaries channel, please, y'all. Follow that channel. Like I talk about like healing and like letting go or detaching and all of that. Like it's a struggle for me too, okay? We can all heal and learn from each other. Like I follow that channel because I kind of basically explain how the process is for me, you know what I'm saying? It is a struggle still for me. That's still a challenge for me, I'm not gonna lie, but I do help walk through those challenges, you know what I'm saying? We all can help each other, okay? It was another question I just wanted to ask. It was one more question. Hold on. And then I'm gonna let it go. Y'all, I'm gonna let this go. Y'all asked me so much. Would you move back to Chicago? I probably wouldn't move there and stay. Like I was just saying, I will own something definitely in my city, like a condo or something downtown. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing like your hometown. It's nothing like your city. Love going back home when I did go back home. So, love my nose. I would definitely get something. I will own something in my city for sure. But moving back there, I don't know. Traveling, you know, staying there for a month or two, and yeah, but that's about it. Okay, I'm gonna just answer this. What's your top 3 favorite songs right now? My top 1 is, I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right, but the song is Hello, and I don't want to say her name wrong. It's Aquila. I don't know, but this is her name. This is the song, and that is the artist. But I'm obsessed with this song right now. I don't know, I think it just relates to my life. It's so uplifting. I think y'all should definitely check it out, listen to it. My first time me hearing it was on TikTok, and I'm like, who is this? Like, who is this artist? But yeah, my second one will be Summer Walker, Audio Hug, and then my other one would be, I love music, y'all. Music really helps me. It depends. I've been listening to a lot of Moneybagg Yo recently. Like that just gets me in my mood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we always don't want something smooth and like in our feel too much. You know, from his new album, Shots Off Gumbo. Yeah. I need that real like trap feel. But yeah, a lot of music I've been listening to is like old. I've been going back to the old music because I don't know. You know how you can go back to an old song and be like, damn, it sounds like this is new. Like, because you haven't heard it in so long. Yeah, that's me. For sure. Oh, somebody asked, would you ever consider, I love how you guys are asking me how I'm doing mentally. I love that. I love how you guys are concerned about me mentally. And someone said, how are you mentally, and would you consider yourself doing a Girl Talk podcast? I would definitely want to add guest on my Dollface Diaries channel, like where we like do cute like sit down videos like this, like a nice aesthetic where we sit down and we talk about like topics, like real deep conversations. I would love that, like having women on my show, men too, whatever the case may be. It don't have to be all women, but as long as we can like help each other heal and help each other grow and evolve and like really just connect, I would love that. I would love that. Like, I wouldn't consider it being a podcast though, but it would be like one if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know, I think I'm digging too deep, I'm going too fast, but it was something saying like, are you meeting new people? How are you meeting new friends here in LA? That's gonna be my last question. I'm gonna close it out from here. How it is meeting new people, like I was saying, people come and go. I'm just at a place where if we can connect like on like a real level, like a spiritual level too, like I'm realizing the more that I grow, the more that certain stuff just don't, things that I used to like, I don't like anymore. Like the more that I grow and heal, the stuff that I used to like, I don't show any interest in it anymore. So it's like you can lose friends with that too as well. I haven't really lost anybody. I have let people go though, for sure. But new friends out here, not too many, not really anybody that has really like have been tight with. Like, you know, like yes, I've met people, went out with them, vibed with them, but I haven't really felt like a real like connection for real yet. You know, like I really want to find friends where I can really like connect with on like a career level, like where we all like leveling up and we can uplift each other and there's no weird animosity or like weird feelings that, you know, that I don't know about, like hidden motives. Like you know what I'm saying, like I'm not that type of person. I'm a real genuine person, and I really love hard friends, family, people, romantic partner, whatever the case may be. I love really hard, and I take stuff like that serious. So it's like yeah, like I don't think I found like any real deep connections yet, but yeah, that's how it's been for me out here. Not like that yet. I just don't like fake energy, you know what I'm saying? I don't like anything fake. I want things to be genuine all through. So yeah, that's how it's been for me lately. But other than that, baby, y'all, life has been good. God is good. And yeah, y'all, just trying to be about my career, about my money a little bit more. You want to show face? Cause you disturbing me. I didn't have to bring you down here. Like, you see I'm trying to finish a video. I think she want to like go outside, y'all, and get some air. That's okay, I get it. She tired of me sitting here. But that's pretty much how life been for me, y'all. I hope I answered everything that how y'all wanted me to, or y'all got a little razzle dazzle. And let's talk down below how y'all feel about the questions I answered. And yes, I don't know, I feel like good things are headed my way. It's like stuff that's out of my control, it's like whatever, you know what I mean? Like I'm really just floating, basically, like just on a float right now, and just trying to stay balanced with everything. Yeah, y'all, I love y'all so very much. I thank you guys for being here, connecting with me, tuning in to today's video. But yes, I love y'all so much. And yeah, I think that's it. Make sure you guys are commenting on this video, liking this video, and if you're not subscribed, what are you doing, boo? What you doing? I'll see you baby dolls in my next video.